What's up, everyone, and welcome back to Miss Azrael's Gaming. So today we're going to jump back into TerrorFest, and this is the last chapter, so we are finishing up this book. You'll have to forgive me for getting this out so late, between Halloween, and then there's been a lot of other games coming out, and then my daughter got sick, and now I have her cold, so hopefully my voice isn't too bad right now. I've, been a little behind on doing some of my recordings and stuff. A lot of the stuff I've been putting out, stuff I've already finished. And I just hadn't had a chance to sit down and do this one. But now, we're going to get into it. We're going to get into this final chapter. So this is called Welcome to TerrorFest. Will you and your friends come out on top in the fight for your lives? Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. Oh, they've got an autoplay feature now. Huh, interesting. Okay, Chapter 16, Welcome to TerrorFest. Okay, dismissed up. Okay, I get it. For a split second, you stare at Tyson through the dirt and rocks raining down. Ty, what the hell did you do? You're gonna kill us all, yourself included. Then at least we'll all be together, right here where it all started. He stalks towards you as the falling rocks block out the last of the natural light. You waste no time turning back the way you came. You stumble your way through the darkness, dodging the rocks falling from above you until you see shadows moving up ahead. Zare, Coda, run! Your friends don't hesitate, and the three of you take off in the direction of the nearest exit. What the hell happened? Tyson's using our trap against us. He used mining dynamite to blow the support beams we weakened. How do we know for sure he doesn't have any more? We don't. So we're just running through a potential minefield armed with nothing but hopes and dreams? What else can we do? We can beat him to the punch. As you run past a support beam, Zare gives it a mighty stomp, causing it to collapse on itself. At once, more stone rains down, including a large boulder right over their head. Watch out! I should get out of the way or pull Zare out of the way. Well, of course we're going to pull Zare out of the way. Without a second thought, you tackle them, forcing them to the ground. Oof. Are you alright? Better than I would have been, that's for sure. You glance over at where they're standing to find the boulder wedged into the earth. You can say that again. Yeah, Zare probably would have got flattened like a pancake. Azrael, Zare. We're okay. By the time the dust clears, the path to the exit is almost completely blocked, and you feel your heart sink. Damn it. I'm sorry, guys. Maybe we could dig it out? How much time do we have? Not much. The falling rocks are probably buying us some leeway, but Tyson was right behind me. Even if we had all day, I don't think I'd be much help. Yeah, he's pretty banged up pretty bad. You look over to find Coda slumped against a nearby wall, clearly in pain. You guys go ahead. I can't keep up, but maybe I can slow him down. No, nobody's getting left behind. Zare, what's the next closest way out of here? I don't know. I hardly ever came this far. I know there are more exits further down, but... Then further down it is. Let's go. You grab hold of Coda and start to make the trek, but the slow pace does nothing for your mounting anxiety. Everyone, keep an eye out. Yeah, you never know when something scary will pop out and go boo. The familiar voice sends chills down your spine, and you whirl around until you see a shadowy figure emerge from a tunnel just behind you. Oh, it's killing me that Tyson's the bad guy. Going somewhere? No, but you are. Before you can react, Coda tenses and lunges at Tyson, grappling him violently. Coda! Tyson grips him by the throat, holding his knife high. How dare you attack me? Can't you see I'm doing this for us? Let him go. They dive into the scuffle, dislodging Tyson's knife and giving Coda a chance to break free. Ah! Only to be thrown back into the tunnel wall by a sweep of Tyson's arm. Oof. More rocks fall, and the darkness makes it hard to make out what's happening, but as you stand on the sidelines, you can't help but feel useless. I have to do something. You look around for anything you can use to help counter the attack, but there's nothing in the tunnel ahead but dirt and rocks. I should throw dirt in the air, aim a rock at Tyson. Oh my god, I don't want to throw a rock at him, but if I throw dirt in the air, that might hit Coda as well, including Zare, so the rock would probably be the best bet. Get the hell away from him. You grab a nearby rock and heave it into melee, only to hear Coda grunt. Oh my god. Azrael. And I clicked on that too fast, but I'm pretty sure he said, oh, you hit me with it. Oh, sorry. Seriously, I think the dirt would have been the bad choice too, but okay. You reach for another rock to try again, but Tyson is already mid-swing. I'm not afraid to die, Coda, but I won't go alone. Oh, damage plus. Tyson's blade catches catches Coda's unprotected belly and slashes, tearing at the soft flesh. Oh my god, oh my god. Coda stumbles back into your arms, and as Tyson stalks towards you, you feel like your heart is about to beat out of your chest. Did we just get Coda killed? Only for Zare to land a hard kick to Tyson's stomach. Oof. Go, go, go! Zare grabs Coda's other side, and the two of you drag him down the tunnel, not slowing until you see a fork in the path ahead. Okay, where do we go from here? Give me a minute. We don't have a minute. We don't have a minute. See, Coda and I are on the same wavelengths. The tunnel ahead split, the left one leading upwards and the right leading down. I don't know. I don't remember anything about tunnels going up or down. Then Azrael, just pick one. You look as far down the left tunnel as you can, the incline in the darkness making it hard to see, but on the right side, it looks like there's a slight greenish glow coming from that way. I bet it's the glow stick Joseph Campbell talked about in his journal. Let's follow the green light or go left. Follow the green light? Okay, know your history. Your ancestor's secret saved your ass. Okay, but question though. Would a glow stick, if it's an actual glow stick, still work down there after so many years? I don't think it would. I'm just saying. So in his journal, Joseph Campbell said he placed glow sticks at the nearest exits. You're right. I bet that's what the light is. Thank God for not so Stabby Joe. Now let's get the hell out of here. You lead your friends down the tunnel following the light until you reach a concrete wall with a ladder leading upward. The three of you climb up the ladder, pushing the manhole cover at the top to the side, and emerge onto the TerrorFest fairgrounds. The streets around you are fractured and uneven, and the remaining residents loot anything they can get their hands on. You guys have to get out of here. The killer's coming. Yeah, okay. Whatever you say, liar. I'm serious. But they carry on, paying your warning no heed. You can't help people who don't want to be helped, Azrael. Yeah, I guess not. You turn your attention back to the situation at hand. Let's block this exit so Tyson can't follow. The three of you drag pieces of cracked pavement, chunks of broken cement, and a dislodged bench on top of the manhole cover before falling into a heap. That should stop him from following us. Are you guys okay? Not too bad. A few scrapes and bruises, but I've definitely had worse. Dude, you've been gutted. I mean, like, you got a knife to the stomach. How are you okay? Zare? Same here. Honestly, I think you have the worst of it, Azrael. As your adrenaline fades, pain floods your body, but you do your best to put the sensation out of your mind. I'll live. Coda turns to look at the covered manhole. You think he's trapped down there? Doubt it. He knows this tunnel's better than I do. He'll find a way out soon. At least we bought ourselves some time. The real question is, what the hell happened up here? I thought we were only collapsing Sector 4. You look around at the destroyed carnival rides and games. We were supposed to, but thanks to Tyson and his mining dynamite, the damage is a lot more widespread than we anticipated. You can say that again. It's a death trap around here. I bet Tyson herded us here on purpose. Dying at TerrorFest seems like it would be right at home on his murder bingo card. Then we'll just have to kill him first. With what? He's armed to the hilt, Azrael. Zare's right. If we're going to stand a chance going head-to-head with him, it might be a good idea to gear up. You glance around and spot the store Destiny urged you to visit first. to visit just days ago, now with a mannequin wearing body armor in the window. Suit up to protect yourself against Tyson's attacks. You'll also get a moment with each of your remaining friends to boost your fortitude score. Okay, so we're definitely going to take it. The plot armor. Oh, that's kind of cute. Okay, so everything you need so your insides never see the outside. We're going to buy it. I think I know exactly where to stock up. Come on. The three of you head for the store, and you waste no time in putting on the body armor from the displays. I definitely feel better with this on. Looks like you made out better than I did. From the depths of the looted merchandise covering the floor, Coda unearths a slingshot and shoots you a grin. Good thing there are plenty of rocks around here, huh? Ty'll never see me coming. If it came down to it, I'd put my money on you and your slingshot any day. You're full of it, but thanks anyway, Azrael. The weight of the moment bears down on you both, and as your heart thumps in your chest, you prepare yourself to say what you can't help but think. Coda, there's a real chance this is the last chance I get to tell you what's on my mind, and if that's the case, I just want you to know how much your friendship means to me or how much I love you. We're going to go with how much I love you because we lost Tyson, so we'll take our number 2 choice. You lean in and kiss him softly, trying to memorize how he feels in your arms as you whisper against his skin. I just want you to know how much you mean to me. Azrael. Coda grips your face and tilts his head, deepening the kiss, your name a prayer on his lips. You are everything, and this is not the end of our time together. Not even close. At least he doesn't hold it against me that I hit him with a rock, so you revel in the feel of his tongue against yours, strong and powerful and yearning, until finally you pull away. Now, if you don't mind, my battle strategy didn't include ugly tears, and now I've got to get mentally ready all over again. Right, I'll just leave you to it. The two of you share a smile before you turn and head back to Zare. Wonder what weapon they're going to get. You find them on the other side of the store, rooting through the more useless junk. Find anything good? Not unless you count a flashlight, but I guess it could always be used as a club. They take a few practice swings before accidentally sweeping a row of merchandise off of a shelf. Oops. Looks like you've got the motion down to me. Definitely worth taking. The two of you chuckle despite yourself, and as much as it feels normal to share in the humor of the moment, it strikes you that this could be the last time you get the chance to do so. Zare, thank you for being my soft place to land, if I don't get a chance to say it. So we're going to say thank you for being my soft place to land. If it'll take it. There we go. You've always been the only one of the group who just got me when it came to the family drama. Lucky's family is so close-knit. Coda's always been uber independent. Destiny was so busy trying to be Dad's favorite, and Ty... As you trail off, Zare picks up your thought, carrying it to the finish line as if it was their own. We never really knew Ty, did we? No, and yet somehow you knew me. You truly saw me in a way no one else did, or does. Thank you. Zare nudges your shoulder the same way you always have. I once read, if we want the rewards of being loved, we have to submit to the mortifying ordeal of being known. Being your friend has been one of the most rewarding aspects of my life, Azrael. I wouldn't change a thing. As a single tear rolls down their face, Coda calls out. Ready, guys? Reluctantly, you turn away from Zare and take a deep breath, forcing your nerves out with the air. Got you covered. Your mind and body are ready for war, as will ever be. The three of you head back to the streets, keeping an eye out for any sign of Tyson. Alright, remember, whatever happens, we do not split up. It's 3 of us against 1 of him, so we... But before you can finish, the carnival loudspeakers crackles to life above you, and your stomach sinks as Tyson's voice rings out over the intercom system. First, you plot to abandon me, then you leave me for dead like I'm trash. All I wanted was to keep us together. His voice echoes through the streets and chills run down your spine. Azrael, he's probably watching us. Yeah, how do we know we're not playing right into his hands? Because I've got a plan. Your version of together is too permanent, Ty. Now stop hiding like a coward and come face us. It's time to drop this and give yourself up. I hope you know what you're doing. You and me both. For a moment there's nothing. Then all around you, the broken carnival rides spring to life, lights and music going haphazardly, flooding your senses. Ah! As you all squint and cover your eyes, a figure steps out in front of the carousel. Looking for me? Zare, fan out to the left. Coda, you take the right. He doesn't move from this spot. We'll see about that. As the three of you fan out and press forward, Tyson takes a step back, catching the moving carousel and climbing aboard. I am not letting him get away from me again. Without a thought, you follow, and Zare and Coda hop up to flank him. But Tyson pulls a small remote from his pocket and pushes a button, causing the carousel speed to ramp up. Ooh. A split second later, it's hard to stay upright, and Tyson grabs a nearby pole, swinging himself between the horses as he traverses the carousel. He's getting away. Get him! You and your friends dodge the plastic animals in hot pursuit, but every time you get close, Tyson avoids capture by slicing out with his blade. He won't go down easily. I need a plan. I should pretend to slip, try and get the remote. Ooh, I don't know if pretending to slip is the right choice. But trying to get the remote, he's using his knife when we get close, so I don't think that one's gonna work. Let's pretend to slip, and maybe that'll put his guard down. Okay, so Ty's been super protective the last few days. I bet if he thought I were in accidental danger, he would be worried enough to try and help. As you jump to another carousel horse, you purposely fling out one arm and leg, making it look like you're barely holding on. Ah! Azrael! Sure enough, Tyson turns back, pausing long enough for Coda to launch himself right behind him. I kind of feel bad. Gotcha. He grabs the arm Tyson is using to hold the knife, trying to tug it free, but as they wrestle, neither holds on for stability, and Coda takes advantage, slamming Tyson into the hard animals. Let go of me. He levies a kick to Coda's bruised ribs, and you watch as his face contorts with pain. As Tyson realizes the damage he's doing, he repeats the motion, slamming his foot into Coda again and again. Ah! Coda! I have to get to them. Coda is strong, but Tyson is ruthless. You follow the path of their fight, struggling to keep up as best you can. Coda, hold on! But the force of the kick forces him to let go, and he pinwheels back, just managing to grab a nearby pole. Tyson stalks forward with murder in his eyes. I said we were going to be together on this island forever, and I meant it. As he raises a foot to deal the final blow, Coda screams. Azrael, help! Oh my god, he's going to throw him off the ride. I should... Oh god, I don't know. I guess try and grab Coda. Because that's the only thing I could think that was going to help. Although, maybe grabbing Tyson? I don't know. We'll just see what happens. Hang on. You drop to the floor of the carousel and use the momentum to slide over as fast as you can. Coda, I'm coming. Tyson whirls around to see you, giving Coda the opportunity to remove one hand to reach for you. No, you don't get to take him from me. But the world around you slows as you watch Tyson wheel around to kick Coda in the chest. No! Oh god. I always make the wrong decisions because I think different outcomes than what the writers do. So, Coda! Tyson's kick is brutal, and Coda's lone hand slips free of the pole, sending him flying off the ride and skidding across the rough pavement for yards. Finally, his body hits the side of a game stand with a sickening crunch and is still. No! You catch the pole at the side of the carousel where he was, but it's too late. As Coda's body lays motionless in the street, Tyson brings the ride to a screeching halt. Well, I think Coda just died. Now I have no love interest. Azrael, he's getting away. But their voices mere background noise as you hop off the ride and run to Coda's side. The closer you get, the more damage you see. Blood and bone and tissue torn to bits against the rough ground, and it's all you can do to grab hold of Zare to stay upright. Coda? Azrael, I don't know if... Ugh. A sudden moan brings you back to your senses, and you rush forward to find a battered and bloodied Coda, hurt but still alive. Oh, thank God. Zare, help me get him up. We can't leave him out here. If Tyson doubles back, who knows what he'll do. And take him where, Azrael? You look around, feeling eyes on you, but as you look up to see the island's residents watching, they avoid your gaze. You're right. No one's going to help us, and the estate is too far. He'll have to stay here. You lean into Coda's eye line, careful not to make him have to move. We'll come back for you soon, I promise. One friend left behind, you had to leave, Coda. Gullah? I think he was trying to say good luck. I don't know. Blood drips from his mouth as he tries and fails to communicate, and with a heavy heart, you stand and focus on the task ahead. Let's go get this bastard. Suddenly, the speakers crackle to life again, and Tyson's mocking voice rings out around you. I'd say poor Coda, but the rides here were never really his thing, were they? He always preferred the games. As you pass a row of collapsed game tents, suddenly several loud bangs ring out one after another. Ah! What the hell? Is he shooting at us? No, it came from up ahead. The two of you creep forward slowly, then sigh in frustration when you see the remnants of pop balloons swinging gently from a dart game stall. It's just some stupid balloons. He's got us on edge, and now he's messing with us. Sick bastard. I'm getting really tired of Tyson's crap. Me too, but this time he gave us a clue about where he's hiding. You point between the game stalls at the tank of helium knocked over in a hasty departure. Right behind you. You approach the game slowly, trying to think of every possible trick Tyson could be planning. When out of the corner of your eye, you spot an old-fashioned strength tester with a huge mallet leaning up against it. Well, hello, beautiful. What's a weapon like you doing in a place like this? It's not fast, but a well-timed hit with that thing could knock someone out cold. Grab the mallet to deal some damage to Tyson and score a boost to your fortitude. Okay, so use the mallet as a weapon. You want to play? Let's play. Oh, that's going to be painful. Zare, I think I have an idea. I'm all ears. You lead them over to the strength tester and grab the mallet, heaving it up over your shoulder. Go ahead a little ways away and keep an eye out for Tyson. I'm going to try and catch him off guard. Okay, but be careful. Zare turns, disappearing behind the nearby stalls. You look for somewhere to lie in wait and spot a dunk tank across the way. Perfect. You cross the street, slipping into the dunk tank soundlessly. There's red plastic around most of it, but there's a gap at the bottom. I should be able to see if Tyson gets close enough through that. Suddenly, you hear the sound of approaching footsteps and take a deep breath, submerging yourself in the water. If I time it right, I should be able to do some serious damage. You wait a few seconds until you see Tyson's feet creeping up towards the tank. I should probably wait a little longer. I don't want to go too early and risk missing him. Yeah, because if we jump too early, he's going to see us and back up. So you keep still, your eyes locked on Tyson's feet, waiting for them to move closer. I don't know how much longer I can hold my breath. I should jump out now, shiver, let out some air. I don't know. Jump up now? I don't know. Because if I let out air and shiver, that might make noise with the water and he'd hear it, but I don't know. You shoot out of the water, already swinging the mallet towards Tyson's head. Huh. The mallet comes down hard on his head, forcing him to stumble back with his head in his hands. Dude, I would have thought that would have knocked his ass out. I don't know how it didn't. You heave yourself out of the tank while Tyson recovers and pounce. This is for Coda. You bring the mallet down hard again, catching his shoulder, and Tyson howls into the night air. Oh, effing stop it! When he tumbles back to face you, he has the knife in his hand. Crap, guess the element of surprise has run out. I need to focus on disarming him or landing blows. I'm gonna disarm him. If I can make him drop the knife, it's only a matter of time until I can land another blow. Yeah, because he's gonna be a little bit faster with that knife, so I think disarming him would be the better option. So you flip the mallet around, using the handle to put some distance between you as you swing at the hand holding the knife. You successfully block his attempt to swipe at you, then break away, smacking the handle down hard on his wrist. Ah! He yanks his arm back, but doesn't drop the knife. Looks like I'll need more power. You take hold of the handle end again, preparing to strike. You swing down at him with all your strength, aiming straight for his head, but Tyson throws himself to the ground, rolling out of the way at the last minute. No! The mallet catches the corner of the Test Your Strength machine, and a loud bell rings out over the festival grounds as you hit the bar all the way to the top. Winner, winner, you beat Tyson in his own game. Get back here, Tyson. You owe me a prize, and I came to collect. But by the time you turn around to confront Tyson again, he's gone. So much for that plan. It may not have been what you wanted, but you definitely did some damage. You look up to find Zaire approaching, their gaze locked on droplets of blood splattered across the grounds. Tyson's blood. The drops get bigger as they go, leading the way to the bumper cars. Looks like we know where we're headed next. Come on. You stalk through the games until you end up at the bumper cars. As you approach, the ride jolts to life and you spot Tyson speeding at you in one of the cars. I should dive out of the way, jump in. Dive out of the way. I'm not going to risk trying to jump in. Whoa. Without hesitation, you dive to the side, the thick fabric of your pants protecting you. That was way too close. Zaire rushes forward to help you up. Come on, we've got to get out of this arena. We can't go, we have to fight back. Fine by me. What do you want to do? You look around. Most of the arena was destroyed in the cave-in, leaving hazards all over the area. But nearby you stop a functioning bumper car. Or you spot him. I'm so sorry, I cannot read today. I think it's the cold I've got. Okay, you spot a functioning bumper car. Zaire, I'll drive, you fight. You drive, I'll fight him off. Let's go with that one. Okay, you scan the ground quickly for anything that can be used as a weapon and spy a rogue piece of metal. This should do some damage. Plus I've got the armor on, so I figured it might be a better idea for me to do the fighting. You grab it, and as you nod to Zaire, the two of you jump into the bumper car, but Tyson is already speeding towards you. Crap. Zaire steps on the gas and wrenches the wheel to the side, but it's too late. Tyson slams into the side of the car. Whoa. He doesn't stop on impact. Instead, he drags you across the arena at top speed, and as you see where he's taking you, you scream. Zaire, look out! Azrael, look! Zaire follows your gaze to see the giant spike of broken glass you're hurtling towards, but no amount of pressure on the pedal can get you out of his warpath. Any ideas? 1. You take your piece of metal and jam it into the floor, creating just enough space to allow Zaire to free you. As you spin away, a thought comes to mind. If you can get close enough to him, I might be able to land a hit. Okay, get ready. Zaire spins the wheel in full circle, sending you flying at Tyson's car full speed, and you prepare your weapon. I should use the board like a baseball bat or a javelin. I'm gonna use it like a baseball bat. You swing hard at Tyson's head with the board, but he stops short, sending you sailing at the last second. Damn it, I thought that would work. Instead, Tyson changes courses and ends up hot on your tail. Zaire quickly speeds away before Tyson can get in another shot. It was a good swing. We just weren't close enough. We've just got to try again. I think if we could get closer for a hit, we could do some real damage. You're right. I'm ready when you are. Get me as close to him as you can without actually hitting him, and I'll take the rest from there. On it. Zaire slams to a stop, turns, and directs the car right at Tyson. Without fail, Tyson returns the favor, and as you speed at each other, you grip your weapons. Ready? Very. Zaire speeds the car towards him. But as the cars collide, Tyson lets go of the gas, launching himself halfway into your car. For a split second, he's almost in your lap, and then, as the cars recoil in opposite directions, he's gone, dragging Zaire out of their seat. You're coming with me. No! Zaire fights back with all of their strength, but they're no match for Tyson's raw power. Azrael! Tyson wastes no time plunging his knife into Zaire over and over. Ugh. Tell Destiny and Lucky I said hi. No! You launch yourself out of your seat and scramble over to the passenger seat of Tyson's car. Let them go. Never. Tyson changes his grip, putting Zaire in a chokehold and lashing out at you with his other arm. You dodge, climbing on top of Tyson and driving your knee into his groin. Ugh. I've been waiting to do that for a while, asshole. Tyson loosens his grip on Zaire, and you yank his arm away, pulling Zaire to their feet and dragging them out of the arena. Man, we are in bad shape. You duck down behind the arena wall, only relaxing when you see Tyson stumble out of it in the opposite direction. Zaire tries to speak, but their breath is coming in gasps, and they can't get the words out. You put a hand on their shoulder. It's okay, save your breath. Stay here and try to rest, okay? I'm going after him. Zaire's eyes widen, and they shake their head. I'm doing it. Someone has to end this, and I'm tired of losing friends. I'll be back soon, I promise. You squeeze her shoulder one more time and head off in the direction Tyson went. Dang, man, we've lost, like, everybody. You find him standing in the middle of the main festival street, facing away from you. Hey, Tyson. There you are, Azrael. Here to finish my little game? No more games, no more tricks. This is about you and me. It's time to finish this. You stand still long enough to lock eyes with Tyson for an instant, then rush forward. Only one of us is leaving this place alive, and it's not going to be you. Damn it, Azrael, how many times do I have to say it? No one is leaving. You throw yourself at him, forcing Tyson back and landing a few hits to his face and arms. You know this never would have happened if you had just loved me enough to stay with me and not changed everything. That's ridiculous. Things have to change, Tyson. That's how life works. Things didn't have to change the way they did, and not so much. You could have had it made here with me. I mean, look at everything I've done for you. Tyson shoves you off him, then charges forward, trying to force you to the ground. All you did is destroy my home and kill the people I care about. That's not what I call love. You know what? You spent so much time hiding behind the Stabby Joe character, but you're nothing like him. Joseph Campbell loved his family, really loved them, not this possessive crap you call love. Loved them enough to do anything to keep them safe and happy, even if that meant letting them go. You can see the struggle on Tyson's face as he tries to reconcile what you said. You use his hesitation to land another blow, knocking him back with a knee to the stomach. Then maybe I just love you more than that. The two of you break apart and circle each other, both searching for your next opening. Tyson, please don't do this, or I'm not stopping until you pay for what you've done. Look, I'm still gonna try to win him over, because I said I was gonna do this regardless. So I'm still gonna try. I'm gonna still try to talk to him. If you really love me like you say you do, then you have to stop this. I can't stop it. Don't you get it? There's no other way to keep you from leaving me. Just because I leave doesn't mean I'm leaving you. I left for school, but I came back. I'll come back again. No, it's too late. Tyson pulls out his knife in a flash, and you look for there to be hurt in his eyes or some semblance of how wrong this is. But there's only dark possession. Ty, don't do this. I wish I didn't have to, but you've given me no choice. You always have a choice. I have to do something about that knife. What is happening to his face? What's really weird is it's lagged a couple times, like with Tyson and when his face changed and the music's cutting out. I do not know what's going on. Having a bit of lag on the game and stuff like that, I have no idea. Okay, back in your rant, you lose focus, and Tyson drives his arm down, the blade glancing off of your armor. I mean, hopefully I didn't have a choice I had to make there and I missed it. Thank God for lore-accurate cosplayers. I did that for you, and how do you repay me? By ruining everything. Tyson shoves you savagely, and you stumble back. Everything I did to keep us together, and now you're throwing it back in my face? You weren't thinking about us. You were too busy feeling sorry for yourself. He tries to ram you, but you grapple him, throwing him to the side and aiming a kick at Tyson's hip. He deflects, and the two of you circle each other, each watching the other for the slightest move. I deserve to feel sorry for myself. I was supposed to be something. And you still could have been. You didn't have to hold us back. You just need to catch up. Ugh. Tyson rears back to swing his blade, and as you dodge its wide arc, you spot the perfect next attack. Oh, I'm supposed to pick. If I could just get him to drop the knife, I'd have advantage. You reach for Tyson's hand, hoping to catch his fingers and bend them back. Yeah, it's been so long since we had to make a pick. I completely forgot that that's what that was. But Tyson's faster. Catch up? I was supposed to catch up? He knocks your hand out of the way, pushing you over and leaving your side exposed to his incoming blow. But as he tries to drive his knife deep between your ribs, the blade glances off of your vest, hard enough to hurt, but not to cut. As you realize what happened, you act quickly and bring the side of your fist down hard into his back, causing Tyson to hastily retreat. Ugh. I lapped you all in high school. Yeah, too bad you got stuck there. Unwilling to give Tyson time to formulate a plan of attack, you charge at him, coming up with your next move on the fly. Oh, his eyes or his leg? I'm gonna hit his leg. Knock him down. In the words of Terry Silver, if a man can't stand, he can't fight. With as much force as you can muster, you whip the mallet forward, aiming for Tyson's kneecap. Ugh! The bone buckles with no hesitation, bending the leg backwards, and as Tyson cries echo through the street, he drops the knife. Don't worry, Ty. With me, you're going to get exactly what you deserve. But as you pull back for another blow, Tyson grips your mallet and yanks, bringing you down to the ground with him. Sorry, Azrael. Looks like you're a few years too late. As he reaches for the knife, you scurry to put yourself between him and the blade before looking him dead in the eye. No more toys, Ty. Now it's just you and me. Worse for wear, Tyson got the better of you. Well, that's because I didn't realize what I needed to click on the parts of his body and I was screwed up. Okay, Tyson climbs to his feet, towering over you, and as you struggle to do the same, pain fills your every thought. I mean, at least we had the armor, though. We could have had everything together. Tyson draws back a meaty fist and slams it into your ribs, sending you careening to the side, desperate to regain your balance. Oof. Spend our lives together right here on this island like a real family. I had a real family. You killed them. You pivot and stumble in his direction, throwing your full weight at him and dragging him to the ground. As you straddle him, you rain clumsy blows down on his head and chest. What about the lives they could have had, huh? The life all of us could have had. The one you threw away the moment you took your first life. Tyson catches your wrist, stopping the onslaught and staring right into your eyes. That life was over the second you all left me. We didn't leave you, and your life didn't have to be over then. It could have been beautiful, Ty. You start to imagine what life could have been like, and at once a fully formed picture springs to mind. Paint Tyson a glimpse of the future you could have had for one final boost to your fortitude score. Oh, interesting. Okay, imagine what could have been if you hadn't become a killer. So this is going to be interesting. Which is also funny that we're doing this in the middle of a fight, but okay. Images flash through your mind of what the future could have looked like had Tyson sought help earlier. You step off the ferry, having arrived home for your most recent visit. There you are, stranger. Who do you see? Tyson. Tyson opens his arms wide, spinning you around as you run to meet him. Azrael, I know I saw you like a week ago, but it feels like forever. I missed you. I missed you too. Tyson kisses you passionately, holding you tight against his body. In the present, Tyson looks up at you with an odd expression. You'd have come back? After everything? Yeah, I think so, but either way, we could have made it work. I would have come to visit. You could have moved in with me. Ooh. Let's go he could have moved in with me. You imagine you and Tyson eating dinner on the floor of an empty apartment. Your stuff is in boxes piled everywhere. You could have gotten another job near my campus. Maybe. Tyson doesn't respond, but the crease in his brow deepens. You imagine your group all together again, hanging out in your living room like the old days. It's so nice that we can still get together like this. Yeah, just like high school, only better. Yeah, now we can buy our own booze without a fake ID. And we don't have homework. Well, other than Azrael. Hey, don't rub it in. Sorry, Azrael, it's tough being the baby. I don't know, she's not much of a baby anymore. And speaking of booze, I got a champagne to celebrate our reunion. Aw, Des, that's so cute. You all pass around the bottle and Destiny comes to sit next to you on the couch, throwing her arm around your shoulders. I think this is a cause for a toast. Here's to friendships growing up. Let's go with friendships. Wherever we go and whatever happens, I know you guys are in my corner. And if I have you, I know everything will be alright. I couldn't agree more. Hear, hear. Your friends all nod and cheer, lifting their glasses in unison. Destiny smiles at you, squeezing your shoulder, and Tyson kisses you on the cheek. It wouldn't have gone like that. None of us talk like that. And you and Destiny were always at odds. It could have been. She and I could have patched things up. We could have all been happy. But now we can't have any of that. And it makes me angry, sad. I'll say sad. And I'm heartbroken for all of us. For what we've lost. Please, Tyson, stop this and let me hold on to the little part of my life that you've left me. I'm sorry, Azrael. I really am. But it's too late. The future is lost to me too. And the only way I can hold on to what I have left is to keep you here forever. Time seems to freeze around you and suddenly your mind is almost blank. Picasso, you painted a picture of what life could have been. That's it then. There's nothing else to do. Tyson sealed his fate and now I know for certain. I have to kill him. You bought all of the lore scenes. Enjoy this additional boost to your fortitude score. Tyson, you won't get away with this. I'm sorry, Ty. In what fluid motion, you snatch the knife up from its place on the ground and plunge it between his ribs, right into his heart. Huh. As he realizes what's happening, his eyes fill with panic, and he claws at you, gripping you close as if trying to take you with him. Ezra, please, help me. I can't, Ty. Not this time. With a heavy heart, you rip the knife out, and blood pours from the wound, warm and wet. You force yourself to stay put as blood pools onto you, spilling over your hands as you watch the last of the life fade from his eyes. Only then do his hands fall away from you, his hold on you non-existent, leaving you free. Game over. You defeated Tyson. I just wish there had been another way. He was too far gone, though. Couldn't do anything to talk him out of it. Later, birds chirp and sing celebrated the dawning of a new day as you walk up to a familiar headstone. Here lies Destiny Carpenter, 2002-2024, sister and devoted friend. Just down the row, you spot headstones for Alan and Lucky and Cy. So many people died because Tyson couldn't let go. And so many more survived because you had the courage to challenge him. Hey, Zare's still alive, and so's Coda. You look over your shoulder to see Coda and Zare hobbling to stand at your side. You didn't just save our lives, Azrael. You saved the island. Morlick Island is officially killer-free, just like its residents deserve. I still can hardly believe it. Tyson was a serial killer. The whole thing feels like a crazy nightmare. Until I want to text Lucky or Destiny something and realize they won't answer, then it all feels too real. I guess Ty got his wish after all. You turn to look at the far reaches of the cemetery where the workers are still digging Tyson's grave. At first, your blood boiled at the thought of him sharing a final resting place with the people you hold so dear. But now, you take comfort in knowing that he and his antics will never be out of sight again, because the people you love most will be watching, and you won't be far away. For better or for worse, we really are tied to this island and each other, now and forever. In the distance, a horn sounds, and you hurry to the cliff to see an emergency service boat pulling into the harbor. It blares its horn again, and a call comes out for help docking. For a moment, you imagine ignoring it. After all, you've done all that anyone could ask of you, and you don't owe anyone anymore. But then you think of your ancestor and the lengths he went through to prepare this island for you, his family. With that thought, you let out a grief-laden sigh, and make one last effort for the land you have no choice but to call home. Thank you for playing TerrorFest. You did it. You lived, and you even managed to save Zare and Coda. Go you. But we know what you're really thinking. PB, we want to restart and cause havoc. Well, looks like today's your lucky day. Replay to make different, who are we kidding, worse choices, and watch the chaos unfold, friends. We promise we won't judge. XOXO, the TerrorFest team. Well, that is it, everyone. That was the finale of TerrorFest, and I hope you enjoyed it. I think it was a really Really good story, kept me on the edge of my seat. I have never seen them write out our love interest before. Very interesting. You know, we ended up sleeping with the enemy. And even that couldn't bring him back from the brink, which would have been interesting to see if you could have done that. That would have been kind of a neat way to do that. And then you could have got him help or something like that. But Tyson was definitely way past help. There was no helping him. He was so far gone. So, let me know down in the comments down below. If you ended up with different choices than I did and got a different ending, or maybe you were able to make it through with some of the stuff with Tyson and got something completely different than what I did. Because I would love to know if there are different outcomes to the game for sure. But I hope you enjoyed TerrorFest. Please leave me a like, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you next time. Bye.